July 4th, 2020. Let's take a tour of the July garden and look at some harvest, and we'll check out my homemade compost. Starting off, we have some corn. Already got it chucked, or shucked. Kind of small, but not bad. It's a bicolored, I believe this is ambrosia. Got about a dozen in there. Got more out here I gotta pick. Waited a little long, I think, but they'll be good. We'll have some this weekend and we will freeze the rest. But this is definitely my best corn harvest yet. I haven't done anything for a few years because I haven't been too lucky with it. Lots of tomatoes, lots of zucchini. I will be making some pico de gallo salsa this weekend, actually today. It's gonna be great. Got peppers, tomatoes, I even got some onions from the garden I'm gonna use. What I've been doing the last couple weeks and finishing up today is my homemade compost. Let's see if we can see some of this in here. This is some good stuff. Been spreading it around the garden through my containers, a little bit here and there. So what I got this big drum. Got it from work. It's safe. Nothing exciting in it. It was water-based. Drilled holes everywhere. About a 1/4 inch all around. Bottom, there's a lid to this. Did the top as well. I got a little bit left I'm gonna leave in there for the next batch. It helps with the next batch as well. Anyway, shredded paper, some newspaper. I got some paper at work. It was a little bit thicker and it's taken a while to decompose, but it's doing it. Anyway, it's worked out really good. I got about half of that drum. This type of composting with the drum, what you do is you fill it up. Obviously, you mix it, some grass, some other types of leaves. You want browns and greens. I suggest looking up how to do homemade compost. There's lots of different ways, but the combination of stuff is the same. But anyway, it's a good idea, a good way to get rid of shredded stuff that you would normally throw out. Anyway, what you do is you get it in this drum, you wet it down real good. You don't fill it up too much. It does break down, so it kind of fills up to the top at the beginning, but once it breaks down, I think I had about a half a drum. This is a 55-gallon drum. About half of usable dirt compost. So what you do, you fill it up, you wet it, let it sit for a week or so, week or two. And then you roll it. You put it on the ground, lay it down, and you just roll it around. It's a good workout. It takes some work, but you get some nice black gold. Anyway, when you do it like this with the drum and roll it, there's a lot of balls that develop. So when the compost is ready, I put it in this 5-gallon bucket and I just chop. Mix, chop. It works, does the job, and saves me some money. I have some good nutrients to add to the garden, as well as my beds, and I've been putting them in the containers. Since I reuse the container dirt, I add new container bags as well, but now I'll be mixing compost. It will hopefully be better next year. Still having troubles with this particular bed and the little tiny peppers, but I do have some peppers. I'll be taking this little orange bell and cooking it up. A little lunchbox red back here. It's a little tiny mild pepper. Got some cucumbers. Cucumber plant is doing pretty good. It's this big mass. There is some lettuce in here, but you can see there's a cucumber right there. I will pick that later. Tomatoes are doing pretty good. All the pots are doing well. onions are about done. I'm going to start harvesting them. Getting some peppers over here turning. These, I believe, the Santa Fe ground, turning a nice orange. I'll be picking some of those. Lots of onions doing good, lots of peppers, lots of tomatoes. Still getting some little golden ones, which are good. These are supposed to be habanero. Not quite sure. They don't really look like it. They're small, but a little odd. Habaneros are little scrunchy things, so we'll see. These are turning red, nice. Be doing something with those soon. Over here, these ones are really good. Getting a lot of green peppers, if you can see on here, and on the bottom we got an orange one. We'll be picking that. We'll be doing something nice with some peppers this weekend. But what I wanted to do early in July, usually it's about mid-month, gets a bit hot, but I've got some really good flowers coming along. Look at these lilies that popped up by the fence. Aren't these just beautiful? It's bud still going. White ones with some yellow in it. Really nice. These are a little different than the ones I had in the pots. I'm not quite sure. I put a lot out here over the years, and this is the only one out here in this part of the garden for some reason. But everything's doing pretty good. Look at this plant. This one has been one of the best. This thing is huge. Look at this. It's almost like a softball. Probably be picking that today. Really nice. There's another huge one, but it's green. These will turn yellow. See this sucker? Nice. I just picked a yellow one. I believe it was yesterday or the day before off of here. This is the real tall one. It's doing really good. Look at this thing. In my little wildflower area, and my sunflowers are doing pretty darn good. Lots of cool little flowers. A little bit of shady right here, but a lot of neat stuff. Look at these. Not sure what this thing is. Just kind of hang down. Check these sunflowers out. All these flowers, they're taller than me. This one is really nice looking. Look at that thing. Wow. These yellows. Look at that. Nice. And there's just buds everywhere. This one's ready to go. Nice short, tall, multicolors. There's a multi-head. This one's a little bit behind, but coming along. And look at this monster. Look how tall that sucker is. It's got to be, I don't know, 7 feet. Be right in the middle. You can see it. Yep. This one is coming out really cool. You can see the buds everywhere. So there'll be flowers all over. I'm not really used to that. The ones I usually do, I get one on the top and that's about it. Kind of like this thing right here. Small one. You know, as far as I know, the gopher has not taken any of these this year. Oh, I'm loving it. Some of them are starting to go. Beans are hanging in here. Still climbing the corn. I'll leave them be, even though I'm going to get all the corn off of here. The corn is pretty much done. Let's see if we can find a nice bean to check out. Here we go. Look at this sucker right here. I'll be picking that. I froze some beans already. I'm going to be freezing some corn. planning on making something for Sunday, kind of a mix of stuff. It's gonna have zucchini, I'm gonna put some corn in there, some store-bought potatoes, some kielbasa, and I'll add some beans as well. Not too bad. I'll have to look around. Here's another one way down here. So they're around if you look. I'll be picking these. You don't want them to get too overripe. Like I said, basically I'm letting some of this corn go a little bit too long. Here's one more I'll be picking later. And I'm just gonna get everything froze because can't eat it all at once. Anyway, doing good. It's getting really hot. That's why I wanted to take my July video early. Zucchini's still doing pretty good. There's another one in there. I've harvested some and making lots of zucchini muffins. Fried some zucchini last week. Excellent. I got my new bed corn coming up. Start getting some beans planted. As you can see, there's some corn sprouting. Not as many as I put in there. Oops. There we go. There's some more. I think I did three all the way down, and getting some popping up here and there. So I've got about a dozen or more. So we'll put some beans, probably some more sunflowers, and we'll see if we can get another late crop of some corn and beans. Anyway, that's about it for the garden. Everything's doing pretty good. I wanted to show you that compost finally, and that's what I do. Pretty happy with the way it came out this year. I'm definitely going to get another batch going since this is finally empty. Should be ready to start putting it out in fall. Then I'll get another batch. I think I can do about 3, maybe 4 a year. And get one for the fall and then start another one and be ready to dump that out by the spring. Let's see, we're still getting some other tomatoes. Oh, all these peppers are starting to turn. It's definitely getting pepper time. Onions are looking good. Here's some nice red ones. I've added compost to everything. It'll all stay there. We'll use it for next year. I'll be planting fall items in various pots, whatever I have open. Anyway, that's what I got going for July. Hope you guys have a nice holiday and stay safe.